Hello, welcome to the latest edition of Last World Boxing. We're joined by Sean. Good evening, Sean.
Good evening, mate. Good to see you again.
Yeah, all good, fella, all good. So, as you can see from the caption, Kabayel's next fight's been announced against Kaniba. I think, is that well known that I'm struggling with the pronunciation of it? I normally give the opening gambit, but I'm going to let you do it on this occasion, Sean. So, give us your thoughts about the fight. Frank Warren's made a lot of noise about Kabayel and the fact that he's going to get him out in Germany. And all I'll say before you give your gambit is that I thought it'd be a bigger name than this. So over to you.
Yeah, I did as well, to be honest. I think they've pulled this guy out of, I was going to say something then, but let's just say they pulled him out of nowhere. I think Kabayel is in a bit of a lose-lose situation, to be honest, so I can see why they've given this opponent. They don't want to risk him losing the potential world title fight or have an upset. Look what happened with Wardley and Parker and the opportunities Parker's now lost. So in a way, it makes sense. But as you say, mate, it's completely underwhelming. And I'm not sure how the good folk over in Germany think of this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure what Kabayel's profile is like in Germany, if I'm being brutally honest. It's been a while since he fought there. And he's in danger of being one of them sort of fighters that goes under the radar in his own country because he's fought abroad that often. So, I mean, Queensbury are very good at doing promotional work, don't get me wrong, but I think they've got a bit of a job on here to get bums on seats for this fight and get the attendance where it needs to be. And there's a lot of heavyweights from the British scene, right, who carry a name worldwide who could have jumped in for this fight, isn't there?
Yeah, and look at the stable that Frank's got with the heavyweights. So he's got plenty of opponents he could have put Kabayel in with. So I think they've sort of maybe been a bit scared of what happened with Parker and Wardley, and they don't want to lose their sort of golden heavyweight, as he were. Well, one of their golden heavyweights. So I think they're playing it a bit safe and not risking anything against this opponent, really.
Do you know the name that I would have threw in? Lawrence Okola. That's who I'd have put in. Got a good ranking at the WBC in the heavyweight. And he's been calling Kabayel out. If you remember when they lined them all up on the stage that night a couple of weeks ago, Okola was saying to Kabayel, I'll fight you next.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, even Derek Chisora for his 50th fight, I know he obviously wants it in the UK and everything, but he's a character. He's well known to the Germans, obviously, with the whole Klitschko debacle. Yeah. So, again, that would have been a massive fight over in Germany for Kabayel.
And he could have even gone braver, couldn't he? Frank's very keen to say that it doesn't matter if a fighter gets beat, he can always come back. So why not throw a timer in with Kabayel?
Yeah, well, that I think that was rumoured, wasn't it? About sort of 5-6 weeks ago when they were speaking about potential titles becoming fragmented. There was talk of Kabayel in the town for the WBI, I believe it was. So maybe that is a fight we'll see in a not too distant future.
Yeah, it feels like a treading water fight, don't it? Before we work out what's happening with Usyk and whether the belts are going to become fragmented and can Kabayel get into a world title shot. That's how it feels to me.
Yeah, the other thing I will say about that, although that's definitely what they're doing, you would think though Kabayel, I mean, for me, I personally think he's a better fighter than Joseph Parker. That may be controversial, but I don't think he would overlook this guy like what potentially Parker done with Wardley. So I think they could have gone with a harder opponent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to start questioning Frank Warren's matchmaking, but he's got that many heavyweights on his books. He could even do a round robin, couldn't
he? Yeah, exactly.
So that's our thoughts on all things Kabayel's next opponent. Like, comment, subscribe. This has been Last World Boxing, proudly sponsored by Shore Building Services and SC Travel. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.